Alright, let's just get the day started. Straight into Legend League, and this is a very toxic base to deal with off the bat. So, trying to think of how I can really deal with this base. It's probably one of the most toxic bases for a fireball. So let's just wait it out and kind of see what we can really do. Maybe I can cheat a little over here and probably get the enemy queen to kind of hit me. I'm gonna go ahead and rage up. And I think we should be able to handle the enemy queen. Perfect, perfect. Not too much trouble. I can live with this. So, very hacky way of dealing with it, but here we are. I think I'll just go ahead and get this value out. I'm not being too greedy, just trying to make it a little easier for myself. Yeah, that rage spell should subside pretty soon. And I think this is fine. This is fine. Let's just give it a moment. I think my warden will be able to handle this much of damage. Just need to work my way through the rest of the base now. Okay, since my baby dragon is funneling the right side of the base, I'm guessing my warden will move left and down over here. So I can probably just go ahead and yeah, on this base there's like a ton of traps over here. I remember this. And looks like they've also done the thing where they've hidden the sweeper behind the workshop up over there. So it's a neat little trick that you guys should definitely learn. I'll just drop one more for checking for traps. Yeah, there's definitely traps out there. And, well, we can just go ahead, get started with Flame Flinger. Now, my warden looks relatively safe. I don't have to worry about him too much. I'm just gonna give him a slight funnel. Maybe I'll check for some more skeletons if there are any. Looks like there are none. No problems at all. Let me just continue funneling the warden towards the core, such that I can use my king and queen to like enter from over here. So this looks fine for the time being. I'll make him invisible. I think I've saved him just barely. Okay, great. I have managed to just do that. Yeah. Still gonna give it a minute. This is still very dicey. Got one rage still left, I think. Warden, don't go to my king, please, please, please. Just go to the core. I'll have to jump my king like this, I'm guessing. Okay, something got my flame finger, but it's not too much of a concern for me. And he's following my king. Okay, fine. Looks like the ice golem should step in front though, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Freeze up, freeze up. Okay, great. I should be able to use my king ability super duper soon. I think I'll just go ahead and do it right away. Queen is still chilling on the outside of the base, so not the end of the world completely just yet. And I think I can just go ahead and use my Royal Champion's ability for this entire core. That should work out. Just Lalo the back end. I should have done this at the start because of the Eagle Artillery, honestly. It's just a waste. Unnecessary damage that I've had to deal with, right? This entire time. So we should be able to get it. I'm not entirely sure, but I think we'll be able to get it. Yeah. This base sucks. It's literally the worst base for Fireball, but we managed to get it down. Like really scary. A lot of tricks that this guy used to try to bait us, but luckily we managed to not get baited by it. Just took advantage of the queen having a slightly larger range than the Royal Champion, pulled her out to the edge, got a neat fireball and moved on. Always check for traps. We're in high legend league now. Let's just move on to the next one. Alright, we've got a pretty spread out base up next. I'm thinking I don't need to be very greedy with my fireball itself. And there might be a trick that I can probably use near the enemy king over here. So let me just start with what I think could work. 5. Always use one balloon just to test for traps. You can never be safe enough. Let me check for some Teslas in the area, if any. Looks like I might be safe. Might as well go ahead and drop my flame flinger up over there. Now the trick I'm talking about is I can use my super barbarians with a headhunter or two just to go ahead and help myself get a huge chunk of the what am I trying to say? I can use some super barbarians along with my headhunters to get the enemy king out. That's all I'm trying to say, really. That's all I'm trying to say. I just unnecessarily complicated that. Let's just zoom out, chill a little bit for a while. No need to really rush this. Maybe I can try to start pulling the enemy king towards me. I think, yeah, my warden seems fine. I don't think there should be anything really threatening him. I don't know if I can pull the king out of the range of the multi-archer tower over there. Mm, it's okay. I think my flame fling is still getting pretty good value, and now's a good time to maybe consider doing it the way I'm trying to. Anyways, enough about that. I've already spent more than enough time thinking about what to do. Let me just create a funnel with these balloons, and yeah, great. The enemy king is down. Nobody's out there. This should be a solid funnel point for my king and my queen. Even if it's just my king that goes in, I am totally okay with this because, well, you can see it. It's going to be easy value. It's an easy skeleton spell for me to drop. There's not much else for me to do. I'll just wait for the flame flinger to get as much value as it possibly can. And then I can probably use my royal champion from the bottom of this base. I think that's supposed to be it. That's about it. There's really not much left to do on this base. Super simple approach. Really, really, really simple. Um, yeah, let me just go ahead and drop a rage spell for my little hero dive that's going on. I can probably even use the magic mirror. There's a lot of resources I'm not going to need on this one. Go ahead, pop the royal champion ability. Just get most of this out of the way. Really, really simple attack, guys. Yep, this should be an easy 3-star on the board. Not much to really consider, honestly. A lot of spells we don't need. Yeah, just gonna throw them around. Really, really don't need them. Just gonna, I guess, throw them wherever I need cleanup, but that's about it, really. Should be good to go. Easy, easy triple. On to the next one, guys. Really nothing to explain. Simple fireball and a simple question mark trick for the enemy king. I end up using a lot of resources, more than I usually do because of the multi-archer tower, but that's about it. And we can easily have our king and queen just tackle a different area of the base. That's all you really need in this attack. Lalo is kind of like a backup in case you still have some defenses here and there. If nothing else, go ahead and throw it into cleanup. Yeah, let's just move on to the next one. Alright, we've got a very stacked core over here. It should be fairly obvious that we're going to try to fireball a core one way or the other. I'm not going to be able to get the most value, but it is something that you can usually just easily work with. So, without any further ado, let's just go ahead and charge the base. I think this is a good angle. So I'm only saying this because I'll be able to like use a rage and quickly get rid of the ricochet cannon as well as the X-bow. Just something to help us out. It's just a matter of when we want to use the rage. I usually like doing a charge with the angry jelly at this odd angle. So I can just go ahead and rage him up and he can usually handle both the defenses no problem. And honestly, after you zoom out and have a look at it, it's such a huge chunk of the base that it's just gone, like such huge threats. No more. So that's a lot that we don't have to deal with anymore. I would have ideally used a flame finger on the queen side. Oops, the drawing mode is active now on the queen side, but here we are. So I think I'll be using a siege barracks instead of a siege instead of a flame flinger on this one. It doesn't make any sense. I don't think it'll be feasible. Looks like my warden is going up on the base. So what I'll do is as soon as he handles the enemy warden, I'll just go ahead and make this little cluster invisible and we should be good to go from there. Hang on. Yeah, I guess he started following some trash around. That's fine. I think I can just go ahead, quickly do this. And that's most of the core out of the way. No problems at all. Just rage him up. He should be fine. Siege barracks down here. Because it looks like my warden will handle the town hall. Otherwise, I would have used my king and queen for the town hall takedown. But it looks like we should be totally fine over here to just go on. No worries at all. I think jump spell out over here to just help everybody combine together. Looks like headhunter is down over here. No worries at all. I don't think I'm going to need my Lalo on this one either. Let's just keep an eye on what my warden has to deal with for the clan castle. That is one of the most painful clan castles ever. But I think we should be fine. So what I can do is I can probably just allow my warden to ignore the town hall takedown, and I'll use my royal champion over here instead. Give her a rage, just let her help out with that entire section of the base. And you can see it is just completely vanishing at this point. This base, there's almost nothing left already. It's just that easy. There's not much to do. I didn't even use a Lalo once again. So Yeah, just goes to show you guys, like, this attack can be really, really strong. I don't want to time fail. I am trying to push a little hard now. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to drop my Lalo wherever things are left behind. Yeah, should be fine. I think this should be a triple. No problems on time. Yeah, another good one for us. Let's just move on to the next one, guys. You don't need too many invisibility spells because, as you can see, your warden charges the base. Some people had raised that concern. Not a problem for this. Alright, midway into our Legend League for the day. And, really toxic core. The Town Hall Fireball looks very, very tempting to say the least, but I think I'm gonna have to resist that temptation. There should be a way for me to deal with the Town Hall a little bit easier. I'm not gonna go ahead and take the bait for the Fireball. I'm gonna instead try to Fireball the core, and let's try to get a nice flame finger going over here. Just go ahead, quickly check for the straps. That should be there. I'd be surprised if there weren't any, and looks like I'm right on the money about that. Alright, let me also go ahead and consider funneling my warden to stay kind of right on the base, and we should be good for this flame finger drop. Yeah, looks fine, looks fine. My warden is also continuously taking damage, so I'm not too concerned about the fact that the super barbarian is in his vicinity, so I don't think the healers should switch away from him. Let's just give it a moment and observe what really happens out here. Warden, please stay towards the expo. I'm begging you. We should be good to go if you manage to do that, right? So, once again, just gonna give it a moment, right? No reason to really wait. No reason to really push over here. We have plenty of time. And I think I'm in a position to go ahead and do this now. Okay, that's not that's not the fireball I wanted. But you know what? It's fine. We'll make it work. Okay, now I'm gonna have to be a little careful. I'm obviously running out of resources to some extent. And my fireball didn't go exactly where I wanted it to. Let's just go ahead, rage him up. I think I start my king and queen from which direction? I've completely lost my directions. From the bottom of this base. I'll just wait for this entire clan castle pull to come out. Okay, I think it'll be 50 archers, maybe like one witch or a headhunter there. We're good to go. No issues at all. Great, we got the town hall down. So at least that's one headache out of the way. We can dedicate our king and our queen. Okay, looks like just just our king to help out with this core rage takedown. And what I'll have to do over here is probably just rage up the warden. He is gonna be in a bit of trouble, but nothing much that we can really do about it, right? So, okay, great. So he managed to get that out of the way. Now I'm just gonna try to let him really go to work to the extent that he possibly can. Maybe I can use my... Yeah, I think that's fine. Let my warden die. It's okay. I can't really do much about it. I'll try to protect my queen with the Lalo. So this is where your recovery tips come in, I guess. Just try to save your heroes by just putting your Lalo in, I guess. That's the gist of it, right? And you can see it's going to work pretty well. It looks like we might come a little close, but we should be okay. Royal Champion has this area down. I can drop this for cleanup, and not bad. I still didn't need this one rage spell. My fireball didn't go right. My flame finger actually got baited as well. There were still some Teslas deeper over here, but no problem for us. We still managed to get it. So not bad at all. Like, that just shows you guys, like, fireball Lalo, you can recover. You'll have to actually use your Lalo for a change, but there you have it, guys. It's just that simple. So 4 out of 4 for today. Let's just move on to the next few. Alright, next up we've got... Wow, this is another interesting base to say the least. Should I fireball the core or should I fireball this little area over here? It's definitely baited. I can already see that. So what do I do? Okay, I think my king can easily handle this area with the help of my queen. So I'm gonna try to target the core invis with my fireball. So I'm doing this trick again where I'm charging this intersection point to deal with these major defenses with the help of just one rage. I'm just using that trick again with the angry jelly. The moment this air defense goes down, I can drop my baby dragon. That should help me out with the funnel. Rage down soon, and Yeah, we can just let my warden kind of go to work on these defenses now. Not much left. Yeah, he should be able to easily handle it. Gotta start the cleanup behind. And that should be about it. Now we'll just wait for my warden to kind of like start going down on this base. And then we can go ahead and fireball the core. That's about it. That's all we have to really do. Looks fine. I think I'm just gonna have to wait and see what I'm gonna have to make invisible on this base. Maybe... Oh, this actually works out really good. So he's going closer and closer to the core. So maybe my invis... Wow, that's just perfect. That's literally everything I could have asked for. He might even handle the town hall for me. So I'll just gear up for that. Just for that possibility, right? Okay, gonna make him invisible because that's just a complete section of the base that I don't have to deal with anymore. Alright, wonderful. Maybe I'll go ahead. I'll just use the siege barracks to just help out over here. Why not? Because my warden has done everything I could have asked for anyway at this point. So cheers to him, honestly, cheers to him. Can't ask for much more than that. Let's just wall break into the core. My royal champion, I think I already know what I'm going to do with her. Just allow her to handle this area. It should be really simple to do so. And let's see, not much left to do. Not much left to do. Yeah, she should be all fine over there. This is looking pretty good. I'll just tag team with her. Allow the Lalo to handle like most of the base as well along with her. We should be fine, right? Yeah, this is a done deal as well. No problems at all. Not bad, not bad. I think I may have gotten a little lucky with how my warden walked towards the core, but I was ready to use an invis spell regardless. So instead of using the invis spell to redirect my fireball, I just had to use it to protect him because he was already so close to the core. That's about it. And you can see one way or the other you can just crush the base. So don't wait for the previous phase to finish. Just go. Just get started and keep moving with the next phase. Don't wait for any particular phase to die out. You just have to make sure you at least get started, and eventually you'll be able to handle it. You'll be able to see how the attack kind of converges on the base, and you'll have no problems whatsoever. That's another one down. Let's just hopefully keep the momentum going and move on to the next one. Yeah. Last two bases for today. I think last two bases for today. And alright, it's a double rage setup. Looks like this bottom side can be handled with my king and queen with a skeleton spell. So I'm not going to try to focus my fireball over there. This area looks a lot more interesting and honestly much more threatening for my heroes, because like the clan castle, the sweeper is pointing backward, so my queen's healer puppet, she won't be able to get too much value. And overall, just this clan castle, I don't like this positioning at all. So I'll try to get a fireball on this ricochet cannon that should erase most of the core, along with what I would assume is... Yeah, I'll get the clan castle out as well with that. So this should be good. Just waiting for a moment. Have to be patient here. Might as well start funneling behind my warden. No need to wait here. And I think we should be good to go for this, right? Okay, how do I not get... How do I not get the ricochet cannon down? That's strange. I have a max fireball, but still. Either way, we're in a pretty good position. So maybe I can use the siege barracks once again over here. Just thinking of how I want to kind of organize my heroes around. So let's just give it a moment. Just gonna go ahead, check for traps, and yep, not surprised that there are so many out there. Anyways, before I lose too much of time, might as well go ahead, get started with this. And as I was saying, the skeleton spell, the jump to the core, just like that, that should allow my king to get some excellent value. Warden is doing fine as well. He's just dealing with some skeletons, so not too concerned about him. Honestly, should be totally fine. Yeah, king should honestly go ahead and get that monolith out of the way all by himself. Not too concerned. And if required, I can just go ahead and use my queen's magic mirror ability as well. So that should work out pretty well in my opinion. I might have to freeze some defenses because they're just chewing away at. Yeah, okay. This could be a little tight. Let's see. At least I got a lot of the core defenses out and a lot of the traps out of the way. So I just need to somehow overload the last like air defense as well as the multi archer tower. And then I think we should still be fine on this one. Hopefully my queen is going to get that multi inferno out of the way. So that's definitely helpful. And there you have it. There you have it. Not the best resource management on my part. I definitely should have saved onto my Royal Champion or popped her ability a lot sooner. Maybe, maybe dropped her around over here and popped her ability directly. That would have helped me with the bottom rage core, but that's it. How many more? Okay, no, now we've got two more go. That's fine, that's fine. We'll just get into them. Alright, last two bases to go. And this one is very spread out. Kind of anti-fireball if you ask me. But are there some tricks we can use on this one? Just kind of thinking out loud, I guess. Okay. Okay, one thing I can see off the bat is I can definitely get a fireball on the archer tower. That's just really soon. Nothing complicated. I'll get the enemy queen out of the way as well. Super simple fireball to start with. Amazing, amazing. This is good. And the thing is, this clan castle, I'm not too worried about it because there's no hero killers nearby. There's no single infernos. It's not like a huge damage core waiting for me. So it's not all too concerning. And that should allow me to just go ahead and allow my warden to kind of chill over here for a bit. Now, I'll just pay attention and see. No headhunters. Great. Even better for me. Is my warden taking damage from the scatter shot? I hope not. I don't think so. No. So we're fine there as well. We can just let him do his thing for a bit. Let's just funnel my heroes to enter from the top corner because I'm assuming my warden can handle this bottom corner by himself for a while. And even the clan castle is pulled, so all the better for me, right? Anyways, as soon as that ice column gets handled, I think I'll just have to probably consider getting a rage down for him, right? So at least for the time being, this should be fine. So let's just go ahead and do it. I'll get a jump spell to allow the king and queen to go in their own respective directions. I'm pretty sure it should be fairly obvious where I'm trying to get each of them to go. So yeah, that should be fine. We'll just go ahead, let them get the value that they can get and rage up my warden now because he is dealing with the damage. I'll probably get my rocket spear down over here, protect my queen. Not time to use her ability just yet. Warden is doing superb. He's doing just fine. Might as well freeze this. My queen still has loads of time to go. And I'm sure you guys can tell by now, but this is actually really crushed. Like my queen still has her ability, right? So there's no way we're gonna fail this one at this point. Like literally no chance. I still have a rage as well. They can easily tag team out the core. This is definitely a 3-star. Zero doubt about it. Yeah, not bad. Another good triple. This one we didn't need our siege machine, so that works for us. I guess we can hold on to our clan castle troops a little longer. No need to really waste our raid medals. But yeah, I just like the ability of being able to divert troops wherever you need them to go. So it's not like a smash attack where you need everybody kind of focused in one area. So that's just superb for us. Like you can split your forces, use your Lalo in the area that you need, your Royal Champion wherever you need her, and King and Queen have like this joint dive going. It's a huge tank in front of your queen that can go ahead and get immense value for you. It's perfect synergy. I don't really know what else to say. Last attack. Hopefully we can get a perfect day, and let's just see. Alright, last hit for the day. You guys already know the drill by now. So over here usually people just go for a simple fireball on the eagle, but what's waiting for me ahead of that is just an absolute pain. So I'm not gonna go for that value. I think I'll go for something else. Just not sure what just yet. Let me just go for a bomb tower beside either enemy hero. I think that'll be better because I'll be able to grab the single inferno and a scatter shot with it as well. So for now, let's just like chill a little. Oops, that's not what I meant to drop. Oh man, I thought I had my headhunter selected. Uh, that's a bit of a that's a bit of trouble. Let's see. Can I still somehow get this fireball down? This is obviously. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Can I? Okay. Okay. I still salvaged the fireball, but looks like I'm gonna have kind of a smash attack, I guess, going for a bit. And more than that, more importantly than that, I've wasted an entire siege machine now. So that's a bit troublesome to say the least. Oh man. Okay. We can still probably get this. I'm not sure just yet. Let's just try, right? I like you never know. Our warden is still doing fine for the time being, so I'll just let him do his thing. We've got a nice charge going, so let them also just continue doing their thing, I guess. Definitely gonna have to use my siege machine. Siege machine? I guess all my spells, everything. I can't swag anything. My Lalo, nothing. I cannot afford to swag even a little bit over here. So that's obviously a problem. Okay, now just hopefully go for that single inferno next, you guys. Yeah, okay, great, fine. Perfect time to even get the rage on the warden. What's my next biggest threat for my Lalo? That's what I have to really look out for. Mm, I think I can do this. Then that should help for the queen. I'll pop her ability, I think. Yeah, super, super soon. No point in really waiting. I have to somehow deal with the enemy queen using my royal champion or, well, something at least. I don't really have too much of an option here. My warden's gonna have to go down as well. Really, really can't do much over here. Let's just start the Lalo. Try to protect these guys as much as I can. I don't know if I can save my royal champion. Okay, great. We managed to save her. Just barely managed to save her. I still have my Diggy on. My queen is still alive. So I have a bit of hope. Not too much, but I have a bit of hope. There's no sweepers waiting for me either. So let's just see. Maybe. This is still a maybe right now. Okay, no, there is one sweeper, but it's a mess. I definitely thought I had selected a headhunter. You can see it's right beside the siege barracks. Oh man, that's a shame. Literally right beside the siege barracks, but looks like it's gonna be a time fail in the end, if not an outright fail. No clue what my own queen is doing. Oh well, just a shame, just a shame. Can't be helped, I guess. That's fine. I guess that's the end of the day for me, and we almost had it. But it's okay, we'll just call that a day, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.